This is Jesse with Wimpy's Plumbing and Air. We are at the Lustig rental at 1620 Alton Road in Venice, Florida. Today's date is July 30th, 2019. The time on the screen is not correct at this time. It is actually 10 minutes to 12 right now in the morning. And we can see this is the neighbor's house where he is replacing the sewer line going out to the exterior. The sewer line for this house, this property, also goes out parallel with what the neighbor has out towards the pond that's in the backyard. We are going to enter through the cleanout that is located on the left side of the house and inspect the waste lines. As we're going through, we see a lot of buildup. This house was just hydrojetted just a few weeks ago to clear out the main sludge that was found in the line. So the buildup is not as heavy as what we typically see. We are seeing some roots here on the left side of the screen. That's underneath some of that scale buildup. We'll be seeing a lot of roots in this line as we proceed from when we cameraed a little over a week ago. This branch line to the right goes into the main master bathroom. We'll come back and view that at a separate entry. I will have to use a string to get us up that line so we can do a visual inspection on that one. We're going to proceed ahead right here just after the master bathroom. Here in the bottom of the screen you can see there's a little bit of the 4-inch pipe that is missing. So we are seeing a hole in the bottom of the pipe. Can't really tell if that at the bottom is pipe missing or if it's just heavy ledging. Appears to be just more buildup in possible holes. The line runs straight in and makes this 45 here. Right here is where it starts to make its turn towards the back of the house. This is 32 feet in. Right around where the kitchen and laundry room are. We do see that the pipe is holding a little bit of water still. Currently the house is vacant. Right here coming up on the right is a lot more root buildup. There on the left is the kitchen lateral, and where I believe a lot of these roots are coming from are the lateral lines right now. On the right, this is the lateral that will drain the laundry room. We will proceed to the roof after this main line is inspected and go down through all the vents and get a visual on all the branch lines that drain into this main line that we are in currently. We're going to continue to push back towards the back. We are running into more water buildup. Makes it a little bit more difficult to see with the debris that we're running into at this time. On the left you see a little bit of a shadow, kind of hard to tell what that is, but that is the branch line that will drain the tub and the sink and lead to the vent that goes through to the roof for the rear bathroom. And here we are going to make our turn up, and that is the base of the toilet that we are seeing right there. And that will conclude our main line inspection at this time. This is Jesse with Wimpy's Plumbing and Air again. We are about to make our second entry into the house. This time we are going to attempt to go up the master bathroom branch line. I've attached a string to help us achieve that. We're going to take a break, and I will try to do this without recording. I'll pick up the recording as soon as I actually make it into that branch line. I am turning up the branch line at this time. Just started to make entry here. You can see we are already seeing a tremendous amount of root buildup at this time. Roots are indicating large amounts of cracks or breaks in the cast iron. It appears that it has choked off enough where it will not allow the camera to proceed any further up this drain line. I'll back out a little bit. It looks like I've got a little ways to go till I reach the end. We're almost 17 feet in to the waistline at this point, but the roots have just gotten too thick where I cannot proceed any further at this time, unfortunately. But you can tell that this system is has been compromised at this time. I will pick the video up from the roof, going through each individual vent line. And here we're backing out. You can see that is the branch. And for the master bathroom to the right, if we were to go straight ahead, that would be continuing to look at the main line that goes the whole length of the house. Here we are back up on the roof. We'll continue the camera inspection. This is the vent stack for the master bathroom. You can see right below me is the clean out. And here we go with the master bathroom. This is where we saw the most amount of roots in this sewer system. That is where the master bathroom sink drains in, right here at the bottom of the screen. We are going through what we call the sweep. That takes us into the horizontal drain lines. We're already seeing some of the roots. It looks like we've got some debris stuck to the camera lens right now on the left side. Might have to take a break and try to clean that off and start over. We are entering through the master bathroom vent stack. This is my second attempt. First attempt we filled up with debris too quick and we were unable to see anything at the bottom. Up at the top right of the screen you see the drain line for the sink for the master bathroom. At this point we are going to go through the sweep, the 90-degree turn that takes us into the horizontal portion of your drain lines. This is a 2-inch line. You can see we're already seeing a lot of root buildup taking place. That is telling us that the branch line is compromised. We have a lot of debris sitting here in the bottom of the pipe, which blocks our view. I know you can't see it at this time, but I am 21 foot 3 inches in and hitting a solid object, which is going to be those roots, the same issue that we had when we were inspecting the 4-inch drain line. This branch is so impacted with roots that we will not be able to salvage this, as Neil and I had discussed on my previous visit. I'm going to stop the camera now and we will pick up at the kitchen line. Here we are at the 3-inch kitchen vent. What we saw on the main line is it looked like there was a lot of tree roots building up right where the 3-inch kitchen line drains into the 4-inch main line. This is the first branch after the 45-degree angle that we made a turn in. Here we are already, we are not quite to the base of the vent stack and we are seeing roots coming up this line already. I'm just barely turning down into the base. That 16 foot 1 inches is the measurement from the entry of the stack to where we are at this point. And we are actually too impacted. Oh, there, I got through. Unfortunately, there's so much debris. I can't really see what we're looking at this time. Here we go. This is where we tie into the main line and the roots that we had seen from the lower end. I'll pull back and get a view of what we were pushing through. Again, a lot of roots. The white that we are seeing is also grease buildup that has been sticking to the roots and slowly building up. We do have a little bit of an opening. This is a 3-inch waistline. Looks like we're pushing the roots down and away as we travel through. This again indicates that there are cracks in this 3-inch line, and it would not be advisable to try to do a liner to save this pipe at this time. We'll pull all the way back, and we'll pick up at the guest bathroom at the rear of the house. Here we are at vent stack number 3. This is for the bathroom at the rear of the house. As we look back, you can see the pond in the backyard. We will go through the vent stack for the rear bathroom. There is the branch line for the waste arm that picks up the sink. We are going through the cast iron sweep. A lot of debris in the bottom. We do see roots again. And the debris is too thick to push through without damaging the camera. So when we see the roots presence, like what you see at the bottom left corner of the screen and the right side of the screen, those are small roots, and as we push forward, that's just a lot of debris that has built up and dried out and will prevent us from going any further at this time into the rear guest bathroom. We'll pull back the camera at this time, and we will pick up again in the laundry room. Here we are at the laundry room stack. Over to my right, you can see the fireplace. Behind me is your satellite TV. And across the street is your neighbor's house with the 2 vans. We're going to make entry through the laundry vent. Here's the branch that picks up the drains for the washer. We're transitioning to cast iron. Continue to push forward. You're starting to see some roots, little small ones on the right, a little bit more on the left. Towards the upper portion of the left side of the screen. Here are some more. All that debris that you see is all because it's catching on the roots that are present. Water sitting in the bottom of this pipe, and we are approaching the main line. Right here is the Y. So we make that turn, that drops us into the main line, which will then take us out to the clean out that we first made entry from on the left side of the house. Will not let me take that turn due to the buildup in the waistlines. That will conclude our video inspection. What we have found is there is damage to every branch and main line portion of waste in this house. There does not seem to be any bit of it that we would be able to salvage. Our recommendation is to do a complete replacement using brand new pipe, rerouting your waste lines. We would recommend using Schedule 40 PVC, and we would actually replace that line all the way to the back, similar to what the neighbor is doing, so we would have the proper pitch. Attempt to gravity drain this system as is presented in the quote that was emailed to you a couple weeks ago. If you have any questions, again, this is Jesse with Wimpy's Plumbing and Air. You can reach our office at 941-322-1911 with any questions or concerns that you might have.